airline Spirit Airlines announced it's going out of business after 34 years. All flights have been canceled, and now thousands of employees are suddenly out of work. Last week, the Trump administration proposed a $500 million taxpayer bailout that reportedly would have given the government up to a 90% stake in the company. Yesterday, President Trump said his administration had made its final proposal. Ultimately, no deal could be reached.
So the White House decided that a bailout or assisting Spirit Airlines was not something that they wanted to do. I would have to personally say, and I'm speaking for me personally, I would say no, I would not invest in Spirit Airlines, and the White House did the right thing because Spirit had no assets. Spirit was hanging on by a string. They didn't have hardly any assets because they had just come out of bankruptcy. I mean, they didn't own their own planes. They had no money for a rainy day fund or emergency fund. And they were just one emergency, one rainy day event from going into bankruptcy again. And that event did happen. That event ended up being the Iran war.
But this is the graph that really tells the story of where Spirit is. This is from S&P Global Energy that came out overnight going back to April of 24. And you could see what happened when the war started and the Strait of Hormuz was blockaded to jet fuel prices. This is a company that was in bankruptcy, had a plan to emerge from bankruptcy, but had very little liquidity and was it was impossible, obviously, for them to bridge that gap and cover those new jet fuel prices.
It's hard to see 17,000 people lose their job. This is going to affect a lot. That 17,000 is a lot of people. I just believe personally that this group of leaders that led this company Spirit into 2 bankruptcies should not be bailed out. The government should try to replace them or encourage other companies to come in and take their role and be a budget airlines.
This is going to invariably lead to higher fares, less competition, and also less pressure to keep fares low. That was the Spirit effect that was pretty well documented. Wherever Spirit competed, fares dropped.